what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and we are going to talk some of my most underrated bands, who I think are underrated. And of course, I'm not going to hit on everything, but these are bands that I think sure they're popular. I don't think any of them are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not that that means anything, but these bands are great, and maybe they just didn't quite get the exposure. I'm going to start with Little Feat. This is one of their classic albums, of course. Fat Man in a Bathtub, Oh Atlanta, Dixie Chicken, Tripe Face, Boogie, Willin', Don't Bogart That Joint. This is such an amazing record. And, with a great Lowell George and that classic lineup there that you see. Right? Kenny Grady, Lowell George, Billy Payne, Sam Clayton, Richie Hayward, Paul Barrera. The Tower of Power horn section on this. This band is amazing. Little Feat. Coming up next, Blue Oyster Cult. This band has just got a dozen great albums, if not more, including their last album, The Symbol Remains, that came out last year. It's an awesome record. This is one of my favorite albums here. Tyranny and Mutation. Look at that cover. How cool that is. Blue Oyster Cult's more than just Don't Fear the Reaper. They were great in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and they're still great. Check out Blue Oyster Cult. Humble Pie. Rockin' the Fillmore. Jerry Shirley. What a drummer Jerry Shirley is. By the way, subscribe to my channel. Check out my top 50 drummers list. Check out my top 50 guitar players list. Check out the ranking show I did yesterday on Jeff Beck of all 18 of his albums. Appreciate the subscriptions and hope you enjoy this material. Humble Pie, Steve Marriott, lead vocalist and guitar player, Peter Frampton. This is an amazing record. 4 Day Creep, Stone Cold Fever, Stone Cold Fever. I'm Ready, Rolling Stone. I don't need no doctor. I don't need no doctor. Humble Pie. Check out Humble Pie. Jay Giles Band. Full House record. You want a party album? This band is a dominating band. Peter Wolf. Jay Giles. Magic Dick. Seth Justman on piano and Stephen Joe Bland on drums, and Daniel Klein on bass. Jay Giles Band's more than just a couple of those songs in the 80s. This album is so kick-ass. First, I Look at the Purse, right? Smokey Robinson song, Homework, just killer. Otis Rush song, Al Perkins song. Whammer Jammer, my Uncle Ken's favorite song. Great harmonica playing by Magic Dick. Hard Driving Man, another one of his favorite songs. Just killer. Check this out. This was recorded in Detroit in 1972. What a good year that was. Jethro Tull. Thick as a brick record, of course. What an amazing band. They got an album coming out in a couple months. They had an album that came out last year that was awesome. The Zealous Gene, I think it was called. Ian Anderson, right? Martin Barr. Who's the drummer on this? Is it Clive Bunker or is it Barrymore Barley? Somebody knows out there if it's Barrymore Barley. I should know. Kick-ass album, kick-ass band. King freaking Crimson. Robert Fripp. John Wetton. Bill Bruford. This is probably my favorite Crimson album. Red. Fallen Angel. One More Red Nightmare. Ooh, it's killer. Providence. And Starless. Is Starless perfect? This thing came out in like 74. Red. Fantastic. King Crimson. Frank Marino's Mahogany Rush. I love Frank Marino's guitar playing. I mean, just that tone on that SG that he gets. It's so warm and with some edges on it. It's just that 70s guitar tone that I love, kind of like a Gary Rithratch from REO Speedwagon. This thing's amazing. The Answer, Dragonfly is so killer. I'm King B, Johnny Be Good, Mahogany Rush, Frank Marino. Rainbow. Not necessarily this album as much as Rainbow Rising with Cozy Paul and Jimmy Bain and Ronnie James Dio and Richie Blackmore. This is a pretty cool record too. Snake Charmer, Man on the Silver Mountain, Catch the Rainbow, 16th Century Greensleeves, Temple of the King. One day in the year of the fox, came a time remembered well. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Check out Rainbow Rising. I got a clock up there that I don't think you can quite see, but it's a Rainbow Rising clock. See it up there? Pat Travers Band. Man, this is killer. Man, this is killer. Killer and zero filler. Pat Thrall. Mars Calling. Pat Travers, guitar player. This guy can rip too. Similar to what we just talked about with Mahogany Rush. Boom, boom, out goes the lights. Snorting whiskey, drinking cocaine. Killer songs. Check out Pat Travers sometime. Similar again. Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs. This is about as good as guitar rock can get. If you like blues rock with some nice wah on it, this is incredible, people. The Day of the Eagle, just unbridled rock. Bridge of Sighs, unbelievable. In This Place, The Fool in Me. Woo! This is tremendous. Tremendous. What's on the second side? Two Rolling Stone, Killer, About to Begin, Lady Love, and a little bit of Sympathy. This is a great, great, great record by a great artist. He has a dozen great albums. Wishbone Ash, Argus. Andy Powell. Great record. Andy Powell, Martin Turner, Steve Upton, and Ted Turner. You see the guys here? Fortunate enough to see them live about 10 years ago, and it blew my mind. They're still out there. In fact, they came to St. Louis last week, and I didn't go. This is just a great record. I highly recommend Argus. Time Was, Sometime World, Blowing Free, The King Come, Warrior, Wishbone Ash, Uriah Heep. Yeah. Mick Box, Bob Daisley on bass, Lee Kerslake on drums, John Sinclair on keyboards, Peter Goldby on vocals. They've had lots of lineups, but this is a cool 80s album, and it's got an awesome cover on it, right? Check out Uriah Heep. Check out Demons and Wizards as well. Hot Persuasion. Too Scared to Run. Check out those dudes. Thin Lizzy. I don't have a prop for it because somebody's borrowed my records. Thin Lizzy, so underrated. The Kinks. The Kinks are just amazing. There's more out there that I can't think of. Subscribe to my channel. Peace out. Have a great day. Have a great week. See ya.